Hey, welcome back. Today, I'm going to build a Gundam. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've been into building Gundam and collecting Gundam lately, so here are some of my current collections, and I need more this year. Anyway, back to the purpose of the video. Today, I'll be reviewing another keyboard from a new partnership, that is KiiBoom. And thank you to KiiBoom for reaching out to me and sending this keyboard over for a review. This keyboard has been sitting on my desk for 3 months and I'm finally able to review it. Not only the keyboard, they also sent over 2 of their switches lineup for me to review. So these switches will be reviewed next week. Without further ado, let's unbox the KiiBoom Phantom 81. Let's talk about the specs of this keyboard. The KiiBoom Phantom 81 has the most favorite and I could say overrated layout, that is the exploded 75%, with 81 keys, hence the name of Phantom 81, and you guess it, featuring a knob. This keyboard is a gasket mounted keyboard and supports hot swapping, and it is also Mac and Windows compatible. This keyboard supports 3 connection modes, that is wired, wireless via 2.4 GHz dongle, and Bluetooth. And finally, this keyboard costs around $159 or approximately 695 ringgit Malaysia. Now let's talk about the design and the build quality. The KiiBoom Phantom 81 is available in 3 different colors: clear white, clear black, and clear yellow. The one I have here is in clear white. About the design, I really like the brass-like weight behind here, and it does help the keyboards feel a bit heavy, and to be honest, it does give this keyboard a little bit of the spice to it. And how about the build quality? I could say it's really solid on hand, and due to its clear and translucent or transparent chassis, it does diffuse more of those RGB lights really well. And for the typing angle, this is a preference thing, and it's kinda a bit high to me, but for sure I'll get used to it soon. And just a friendly reminder, there is no adjustable fit here. For the keycaps, I'm not sure what kind of materials they use and what profile it is, but on their website they stated that it is their own crystal keycaps. To be honest, I really like it because it is fully transparent and the legends are pretty sharp. For the switches, however, they are named as crystal switch. It is a 5-pin switch and it is pre-loop. These pre-loop switches are one of the best pre-loop switches yet so far I've reviewed. It has 55 gram of actuation force and 60 gram of bottoming out. For the materials, the stems are made from nylon and it's a long PP. And for the housing is made from polycarbonate. And now for the steps. The steps that they use in this keyboard is screw-in stabilizer, and it does comes pre-loop. However, the steps kinda sound rattly and needs to be tuned and re-looped properly. Now let's open up the keyboard and do some in-depth review. By removing the keycaps here, I have some complaints to say out loud. The keycaps here are quite tight and stuck with the switches. The switch stem. By doing so, you need a lot of patience and force. Like for this example, I can't even pull it out even with the hardest force. So yeah, this is gonna be the problem to those who want to custom or upgrade this keyboard. For this part, make sure you have a long screw drivers to unscrew the top section screws. For the plate, it is made from aluminum, which I really like, and it is in a gold or brass like color. And the best thing about the plate is they have a lot of those relief cards and flex card. Plus, there's a tin of silicone gasket here applied on the plate. Instead of using regular foam, they use the silicone mold as a plate foam and the PE foam. And here's the PCB in orange color. Oh yeah, this keyboard has south-facing layout, so you guys don't have to be worried about the cherry keycaps interference. And for the hot swap socket, they are using Carl hot swap sockets. For the battery, it has 4000 mAh battery. Now for the RGB. The RGB here are quite brighter than my future though. Even though I don't like RGB, but this keyboard does make me fall in love again with RGBs. And how about the software? So I could say that the software is user-friendly and simple to use. So for me, this keyboard is a really good looking keyboard to those who loves RGB so much. With its clear and transparent chassis, I'm sure that this keyboard will brighten up your future compared to your studies. For the aesthetics of this keyboard, for me it has a really good design and a really good build quality. Even though the switches are pre-lubed by the factory, I could say it's pretty consistent and there is no pingy sound like on a fully dry stock switches. Only a few downside though, the stabs are still rattly but you still can fix it. Next is the keycaps, and the switches problem are kinda tight and it is sometimes hard to pull it out and to remove it, because that's what she said. But if you want this keyboard without ever customizing it, it's already a solid 10 out of 10 keyboard for me. So if you are interested to buy this keyboard, there will be a link in the description below to the KiiBoom Phantom 81. I think that's it from me. See you guys next time in another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.